again everyone, Scott Player Pop Cult Fan here, and today I have a guest. And my guest is my best friend, Sean, aka Cash Vaz.
Hey guys, I'm right here. I'll see you in the in my thoughts after his.
Cool. Alright, so the movie that we'll be reviewing today is a movie that we literally just watched, but also was the very first movie that I ever reviewed on my YouTube channel, and that is Curse of Chucky, which I did a review for the original film just the other day. So I thought, why not review Curse of Chucky?
Hey guys, it's me, Cash Vaz. And so yeah, I'm here with Scott Player Pop Cult Fan today, and we're gonna be this is a what he said to me earlier, that we're gonna be doing a spoiler review of this film, The Curse of Chucky from 2013. And we actually just finished watching it ourselves just now. And so, as it's still in our heads, we might as well talk about this. So, I guess I'll ask my friend Scott Player first what his thoughts are.
Alright, Curse of Chucky. In my opinion, it's one of the better films in the series because the direction is a lot better. Like, what's interesting is that Don Mancini, he's the director of the film, also made Seed of Chucky, believe it or not, which is easily my least favorite film of the series. But Curse of Chucky is much better directed. It has a more gothic kind of horror kind of feel to it, which I really appreciate. It goes back to that more straightforward horror that was present with the first three films, Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, and right off the bat, like the score, like the music is very, just really tugs at the Child's Play like feel to it, with the way the music is and the kind of playful kind of tone that it has playing throughout the film, and how throughout the film it kind of teases Chucky's appearance, as it kind of has a bit of a slow start. So in that way, that is my one little flaw with the movie, just because it kind of takes a little while before we fully see Chucky talking and being bad-mouthed and all that. So yeah, and also the acting of Fiona Dourif, she is great as Nika, and some of the other cast, like some of the characters in the movie, are kind of bitchy. But other than that, though, it's a great film, and I like how this movie also explored Charles Lee Ray's backstory a little bit in the flashbacks, which is why this is a spoiler review, so we'll be talking about that a little bit more in depth. And as we saw in the flashbacks, we see Charles Lee Ray as before, when he was human, and we see him kind of with Nika's mom when she was pregnant with Nika, and he stabs her mom in the stomach while she's pregnant with her, and that's why Nika is born paraplegic, I believe is the term, as her legs are paralyzed, and that's also what sets up his death in the original film, as I said in my previous review of the original film. But yeah, overall, this is a really good film. Easily my favorite of the series, and my grade for it would be A-.
So, about this film, I would first like to give it, so my overall rate, I have to give this film, out of 4 stars, 4 being the best, I'd rate this maybe maybe like a 3.5 stars, I would say. Like what Scott Player said just in the last scene, that it is one of the best ones that I have watched ever in the whole franchise. I mean, of course the originals were pretty good too, but this one, what I loved about this one is, yeah, exactly like what Scott Player said. Again, he kind of took all the words I was gonna say, but yeah, you see some black and white scenes in the film which represent flashbacks of Chucky, aka his real name, Charles Lee Ray's life, of like the family or the friends of family that he kind of came from, and why he started to get into like his like path of crime,
and killing,
and killing it all. But before that, you know, he pretty much was like a bad guy to start off with, but didn't really I guess, commit too much series of crimes, I suppose. I mean, his murdering didn't really start till he got to, like, the Barclays, which was Andy's family. But, so, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And my other thought is that this is the only Chucky film I've ever seen, or which I think the only one in the entire franchise that actually has a little bit of an elemental theme of religion in it, because there's a character of a priest, pretty much. Yeah, well, what was his name? Father,
oh, I forget. Father Marin, maybe?
Oh, probably. Anyways, they had him over for dinner that night, and he was, of course, the first victim. Started to sweat and kind of got poisoned as he was driving on the road, and he died, of course. Poor
Being
guy.
decapitated by his own car.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, apparently it's because Chucky had, poisoned the entire, not the entire meal, but one of the dishes that they were having with, like, rat poison.
Yeah.
And that's how he got it.
As soon as he started to sweat.
Yep, first symptom. And so, other than that, so that was one of the scenes in the film where I was like, holy crap. And then, so my concluding thoughts on it is that, yes, it was pretty well done. And I have to say, this was, like, the best one out of all of them that had the best, like soundtrack playlist.
Yeah.
Good, like, music background of choice and tunes that really fit with every scene. Like, you can tell when music gets kind of, like, louder and louder and louder, like, something's gonna happen. And then sometimes it doesn't, because it surprises you, and then it's like when you turn around, it happens. Because they're trying to delay that whole jumping suspense. Which is, of course, a whole horror kind of classic.
Yeah.
So, those are pretty much my thoughts. So, back to you, Scott-a-Player.
So yeah, that is our closing thoughts on the film. And what I wanted to do for this review was kind of also, like, mention that when I did my very first review of this movie, it was a long time ago on my YouTube channel. It was the very first review I ever did next to a video game review of Pokemon, so that was back then, but this is better, like more quality and all that, so, but yeah, these are our closing thoughts on Curse of Chucky, easily my favorite of the series. And another thing worth mentioning is that they're doing a Chucky TV show that'll be premiering on the Sci-Fi Channel later this fall, which I'm definitely looking forward to. So yeah, I will definitely do a review for that show when it comes, and for some upcoming movies like the Black Widow movie. And yeah, a lot to look forward to, a lot to review. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.